Pope Francis has passed away at the age of 88. The Vatican confirmed that he died peacefully on Easter Monday, April 21, 2025, at 7:35 a.m. local time, inside his private residence at Casa Santa Marta in Vatican City. Originally born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Pope Francis was a trailblazer from the very beginning. He was the first Jesuit to ever be elected pope and the very first pontiff from the Americas. Francis became the 266th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church on March 13, 2013, following the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI. His appointment marked a new chapter for the Church, one rooted in humility, global inclusion, and social justice. But his path was not an easy one. Throughout his life, Francis battled a number of serious health issues. At just 21 years old, he underwent surgery to remove part of his right lung due to a severe respiratory infection. That health journey continued in recent years. In February 2025, he was hospitalized at the Agostino Gemelli Polyclinic in Rome with a polymicrobial respiratory tract infection. He was later diagnosed with pneumonia in both lungs and mild kidney failure. Although his condition stabilized in March and he was discharged from the hospital, his health remained fragile. On Easter Sunday, just one day before his passing, Pope Francis made a brief but powerful appearance. From a wheelchair, he was brought out onto the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, where he delivered his final Easter blessing to the thousands of faithful gathered in the square below. Throughout his 12-year papacy, Francis became known as a voice for the voiceless. He spoke passionately about the need to care for migrants and refugees. He called out global economic inequality and challenged political leaders to take bold action on climate change. In a time when the Catholic Church faced intense scrutiny, Francis took steps toward transparency, condemning cover-ups of sexual abuse while simultaneously emphasizing the need for systemic reform. He also embraced a more progressive tone on controversial topics. He voiced support for same-sex civil unions, urged the world to abolish the death penalty, and referred to the abuse of Indigenous students in Canada's church-run residential schools as a form of genocide. In 2022, amid growing concerns about his mobility and energy, Pope Francis hinted at the possibility of retirement. Speaking candidly to reporters, he said, "At my age and with these limitations, I need to consider what's best for the Church. Sometimes that might mean stepping aside." His openness, humility, and unwavering focus on compassion left a deep mark not only on Catholicism, but on the world. Today, Catholics and non-Catholics alike are mourning the loss of a leader who broke tradition, embraced the marginalized, and tried to lead with empathy above all. Pope Francis is gone, but his legacy, his voice, and his example will continue to echo across generations.